The episode opens in October 1983. In Seoul, a young woman named Kyung-hee gives birth to a baby boy. At the exact same time, her husband, Park Moo-yeol, a presidential security officer, is on an official state visit to Rangoon, Burma, with the South Korean president. Just as the South Korean delegates arrive at the Martyrs' Mausoleum, a massive bomb planted by North Korean agents detonates, completely destroying the venue and killing several high-ranking cabinet members. Moo-yeol and his best friend, fellow agent Lee Jin-pyo, survive the blast but are left horrified by the carnage. In response to the terrorist attack, 5 high-ranking South Korean officials secretly form a council of 5 to organize a retaliatory strike, codenamed Operation Clean Sweep. Jin-pyo and Moo-yeol assemble an elite 21-man special forces team and successfully execute a stealth assassination mission against North Korean officials in Pyongyang. However, while the team is attempting to flee, the Council of 5 gets cold feet out of fear of an international diplomatic crisis. They decide to wipe out their own men to erase all evidence of the operation. As the 21 exhausted South Korean soldiers swim out in the dark ocean toward an ROK Navy submarine assigned to rescue them, snipers stationed on the submarine open fire on their own countrymen. One by one, the soldiers are brutally gunned down by the government they serve. Moo-yeol, already wounded, deliberately places his body in front of a hail of bullets to shield Jin-pyo, sacrificing his life so his best friend can live. Jin-pyo sinks into the water as the sole survivor of the massacre, furiously vowing blood-for-blood vengeance against the 5 politicians who betrayed them. Jin-pyo returns to Seoul, slips into Kyung-hee's home, and kidnaps Moo-yeol's 1-month-old infant son, leaving a note telling the devastated mother that the boy will be safer away from her. Jin-pyo flees to the Golden Triangle region of Southeast Asia, establishing himself as a heavily armed, cold-blooded drug lord to finance his future operation. He renames the boy Lee Yoon-sung, also known locally as Poo-chai, and subjects him to years of relentless, brutal military training. Yoon-sung is raised on an unforgiving regime of martial arts, knife fighting, and precision shooting, constantly drilled with the warning that a single mistake means death. Years pass, and an adult Yoon-sung is wandering near a local village when he encounters a Korean gambler named Bae Shik-jung being violently beaten by local thugs over a debt. Showing off his peak physical agility and combat skills, Yoon-sung fights off the gang and rescues Shik-jung, bringing him back to the drug compound to act as a chef and surrogate uncle. Soon after, the disgruntled gang returns in massive numbers to launch a surprise armed raid on the compound. During the intense firefight, Yoon-sung's foster mother is killed, and Jin-pyo steps in front of a stray explosive to save Yoon-sung, resulting in the loss of Jin-pyo's right leg. While recovering in a field hospital, Jin-pyo finally reveals the dark truth to Yoon-sung: his biological father did not abandon him, but was murdered alongside 20 other soldiers by their own government. Jin-pyo hands Yoon-sung a photograph of the Council of 5 and tells him his true destiny is to infiltrate the highest levels of South Korean power to destroy them. Yoon-sung is ordered to move to the United States, obtain an elite education at MIT to build a perfect cover identity, and completely sever his heart from love or trust. The episode concludes years later as a highly educated, sharp-suited Yoon-sung steps off a plane at Incheon International Airport, ready to begin his hunt.